Hello, Houston. Welcome, everyone, to today's show. We're going to get right into things, a little review of our community practices. We are device-free, so you stay in the zone and leave your phone. Enjoy the show each day. We need to put our water bottles away. When the lights go off, you can take off. And a little reminder, there is no eating in the amphitheater. Just a slight reminder, there's no eating. If you are a staff member, we have a wonderful gathering for you tomorrow. We're doing some archery. Please join us for the Archery Zone by Discovery, 3:30 to 4:30. We have pizza if you're joining us. For today's performance is from a New York City-based puppet company called Pistachio. Their show, Layer the Walls, has been touring nationally, and today we will see one story from that show. This story performed today is about Jimmy McKenna, an Irish immigrant. It takes place over 100 years ago in 1870 in New York City's Lower East Side. And now, here is the McKenna story.
I could get a job selling newspapers, da?
You don't need to worry about that, Danny. You're only 5 years old. Let's warm you up there.
Thanks, da.
Now listen, everyone knows what hard-working people the Irish are. Your dog's gonna get a job any day now. You don't need to worry.
That mean old landlord. Every time I pass his door, he's on about the rent being a few days late. Should have never let the likes of you into the building.
Hey, don't pay him any mind, Colleen. I'm gonna get a job real soon.
I know you will, Jimmy. And I'll keep taking in more laundry till you do.
Have you forgotten you've taken in 10 families' laundries and we live on a 5th floor walk-up? No running water.
Jimmy McKenna, I thought you married me for my muscles.
Well, I didn't marry you for your cooking.
Oh!
Let's warm you up there, Donnie.
Jimmy, can you think of anything warm we can talk about?
Something warm. Oh, how about it's the middle of winter and you've got a fire going in that fireplace and the sparks are crackling coming towards your face? Do you feel that heat, Donnie?
I'm still a bit cold, da.
Right. Oh, how about it's the middle of July and you go on top of that tenement roof, the black tar's been heating up all day.
Ooh.
You lay down on it, almost burn off your backside. Do you feel that heat, Donnie?
I'm still a bit cold, da.
Right.
Can you think of anything else, Jimmy?
Something else. Oh, how about the breath of a Tharhu?
What's a Tharhu?
I never told you about a Tharhu.
A Tharhu is a bit of a scary creature for a 5-year-old. Don't you think?
I think our Danny is brave enough for it.
Please, Ma.
Please, Colleen.
Oh, all right.
Now, Danny, deep in the rivers of Ireland lives a mystical creature, a combination of sorts. It's part dog, part otter, and part
Crocodile, it is.
crocodile it is, all rolled into one. Now, this Tharhu has a breath as hot as fire. You can feel it coming at you from a kilometer away. Do you feel that heat now, Danny?
I do, da. I do. Go on, Jimmy. Go on.
If you feel the heat, soon you're gonna smell the smell. Oh, it's like rotten eggs and horse dung. Makes you want to retch. And if you feel the heat and smell the smell, next you're gonna hear that tail.
Oh, no.
That slippery,
No.
slimy tail.
No, da. No, da.
Danny, I'm sorry, I got a bit carried away.
You know, Danny, You do not have to worry about that Tharhu, because it does have a weakness, isn't that right, Jemmy?
A weakness?
Yes, a weakness makes the creature less scary.
Right. Far less scary.
What's the weakness,
What's the weakness? What is the weakness, Colleen?
Right, love.
Love?
Love? Yes, love. He's terrified of love. Won't even go near the color red because it's the color of a heart. And I just so happen to have this red ribbon right here. So you take that, Danny. And then if you happen to see a Tharhu, you just hold that up and he'll know he can't get you because you've got the power of love. Now see what happens if you blow a kiss to that mean old Tharhu over there.
Oh, no, you wouldn't dare, Danny. Oh, no, I see that kiss. It's coming straight for my cheek. Oh, got me right in my weakness. Defeated.
I think it's time for a 5-year-old with a cough to get to bed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you looking to hire anybody?
I am, but I ain't looking to hire an Irishman.
Well, I am a real hard worker, sir. Back in Ireland, I did all the jobs on the farm.
Oh, yeah? You had a job in Ireland.
Oh, I did, sir.
So why did you come here?
There was a famine. People were starving.
You think you can come here to this country and take all our good jobs? Get out of this country. Get out of my store.
Oh.
Men needed for construction work on Roebling's Brooklyn Bridge. Hiring immediately. All men should apply.
A job?
Report to the Brooklyn side of the East River to find out about working under the river.
Under the river? But I can't swim.
Gentlemen, I understand you are here for a job working on the greatest bridge this world has ever seen. Is that correct?
Correct.
Good. Well, you understand that you cannot build a bridge on top of the water. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. You must dig the foundation deep into the earth underneath the river. But you cannot stand at the bottom of the river and dig, is that correct?
Correct.
Until now. Mr. Roebling, see, who designed this here bridge, he built us a box called the caisson. It's like this here box, only a whole lot bigger. And like this box, it's open on one side. Well, gentlemen, they dropped that box right down to the bottom of the river, and they started pumping air into it. And they pumped so much air into it until the pressure was so strong, it pushed the water right out. And now you and I, gentlemen, can stand inside that box at the bottom of the river and breathe.
Excuse me.
A question.
Do I have to swim when I'm working inside that box?
You're not listening. There's no water in the box, only dirt and rocks, and your job is to dig out that dirt and dig out those rocks, because the more you dig, the farther that box can drop into the earth, and the taller and stronger our great bridge becomes.
Excuse me.
Another
Do
question.
I have to swim when I'm going from the land to inside the box? You see, I'm not much of a swimmer. Back in Ireland, I worked on a farm, but I wasn't working on the water.
All right, Irish. Save me the stories. I'll show you how to get down there. First, you're going to visit the changing room. Well, you're not going to need that nice hat in the case on Irish. Good. Next, you climb into the lock.
The lock. Excuse me, I don't know if I want to go in something called a lock.
The lock is a little room. They call it a lock because they're going to lock you into it. You do well to cover your ears. It's loud in the lock. There's some men experience a fullness of the head. Most of the time, that pain goes away.
Most of the time?
That's right, Irish. Most of the time. And I hope you don't mind the dark, because it is pitch black in the lock.
I can't see anything. Oh! Are we under the river now?
Not yet. When that lock opens up, you'll see a ladder underneath you. Climb down that ladder, and you'll find yourself in the caisson.
I can't see the bottom. That's a long way down.
Keep going.
What have you done, Jimmy? What have you done?
Gentlemen, welcome to the bottom of the East River. Irish, that's your rock over there. Break that up. Let me know when you're done. Let's get to work.
All right, Jimmy. Men have been coming down here for weeks already, and the water has stayed outside this here caisson. Let's go. All right, just pick up the pick. Let's go. You can do it. Get your pick. Oh, come on. Here we go. Aye. Come on, one more, Jimmy.
You making any progress?
I'll get to it. Don't you worry, I'm gonna get to it. All right, Rock. Jimmy McKenna is coming after you. Aye. Ow!
All right.
I'm all right. Excuse me, is there any trick to this here digging?
Keep at it.
Right. What's that noise? Oh, that sounds like creaking, like water might be coming inside this here caisson. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, Irish. That lock doesn't open up again for another 8 hours. Let's get back to work, huh?
Right. Oh, I don't know if I could come back here another day. What am I gonna tell my family? I was.
Oh, but was it hot down
Oh,
there?
it was.
Did it smell bad?
Yes,
Did you hear strange sounds?
I did.
You can't go back there.
Why?
Because the Farhu lives in the river. It could get you.
Danny, you don't need to worry about the Farhu.
But you have to have something to protect you. Here. You take the red ribbon that Ma gave me. And then, if you see a Farhu, you'll hold it up, and it knows it can't get you because you've got the power of love.
This is mighty kind of you there, Danny. I'm gonna wear it with me tomorrow when I go back. First, I think we need to get a doctor in here to take care of that cough of yours.
No, the doctor costs money.
It's all right. I've got a good job now, so we can afford it.
But, I'm scared of the doctor.
Everyone gets scared.
You get scared,
Oh, I do.
What do you do when you're scared?
I sing.
You sing.
I sing.
What do you sing?
By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, the McKennas will survive here. By the rising of the moon.
Those aren't the words,
Well, I thought you'd like it if I changed the lyrics on
I
you.
do.
All right, now let's have a little bit of a rest. You lay down, Danny. All right.
Irish! I did not expect to see you back after yesterday. Any questions?
Does the water ever come inside this casing?
No, well, a few times we have had a bit of a blowout.
A blowout. What is this blowout?
It's when the air pressure in the casing gets out of whack. The side starts tipping up, the water starts rushing in. A few times we did think we were gonna die.
Die?
But it only ever came up to our knees, so.
Up to your knees. Oh,
You thinking about getting out of here already, Irish?
no. I am here for the day, sir. I'm here to work.
Glad to hear it. Let's get to it.
All right, Jimmy. You did it yesterday, so you can do it again today. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. What is that noise? That sounds worse than yesterday.
Gentlemen, watch out. We are headed for a blowout.
A blowout. Wait, you just said a blowout means that the water comes inside this casing? Excuse me, that is a real problem because I can't swim. I told you that when I started, I really can't swim. I'm not lying to you. Jimmy, what have you done? Oh, by the rising of the moon. But, oh no, the water is coming inside already. What is that? Green eyes and teeth. It's the Farhu. What are you doing coming at me, you beast? I've got my red ribbon. I've got my red ribbon. You I'm alive. It's just a rock. I did it. I survived. Well, he was staring at me with those green eyes he was.
No, what you do, Dad?
I stared right back. We had a proper stare off, me and that Farhu.
What are you talking about that fool Farhu again for?
We defeated him, Colleen. That beast came at me when I was working under the river today, and I showed him our red ribbon, and he shriveled off into the sea.
Shabby McKenna, Is he coming back, Da?
Oh, won't matter if he does, Danny, because our love and our red ribbon are too strong for that nasty beast. Danny, I want you to take this red ribbon, and you are gonna defeat that cough of yours. You hear me, Danny McKenna?
I will, Da. I will.